People like you are ruining everything. I'm gonna make you pay. Say you're sorry for everything right now.
All the students from one class say that there was this kid called Tony who had superpowers.
I want to destroy everything. I'm going to destroy this entire hospital.
God, what is going on?
What in God's name is going on? Tony, what are you doing? You're glowing! What's that light? How are you doing that? And your eyes are glowing white too! Are you okay, Tony?
You shouldn't have messed with me, Jason. You're gonna regret it. I was really excited to come to school. I thought I would get to meet lots of new people, make lots of new friends, and just have a fun life. But now you're ruining everything. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to finally come to school. And now that I'm finally here, people like you are ruining everything. I'm gonna make you pay. Say you're sorry for everything right now.
Oh my God, you have superpowers? Wait, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, dude. I wouldn't have messed with you if I knew you had superpowers. I promise not to mess with you ever again. Please, leave me alone. I won't show my face to you ever again from now on. I promise you. Just please leave me alone. I'll just leave the class right now. Let's just pretend that this never happened, all right? Let's just shake hands, apologize, and move on. Forget this ever happened, all right? Does that sound good?
It's too late for that. People like you don't learn their lesson until they're beaten up. I'm going to teach a lesson now. A very good lesson. You're going to remember it for the rest of your life. Trust me, when I say that, after today, you'll think twice before anyone ever again. Every time you even think of someone, you'll remember me and what I did to you. Prepare yourself.
I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. Please don't do this.
Hey, Tony! You need to stop now. I don't like Jason either, but this is getting out of hand. He apologized to you and you said that he would never talk to you again, too. I think that's enough. I think you should forgive him now. If this goes on, who knows what'll happen to him?
Shut up! No one tells me what to do. If Jason's going to go away forever, then so be it. This is what he deserves for being such a jerk. I'm not going to have any mercy on him at all.
Students, get out of the class right now! Follow me to the emergency exit, quick! We don't have much time!
How dare you run away, Jason? I won't let you run away from me.
I need to find the emergency alarm quickly! Jason, are you alright?
It doesn't look like I'm all right, sir.
Don't worry, we'll all be out of here soon. Oh, there it is! The emergency alarm! All the students are gonna start evacuating now. Come on, let's leave!
I told you, I won't let you run away, Jason.
Have all the students been rescued?
Yes, Officer James. Some students were really close to drowning, but we were able to save them. Thankfully, there wasn't even a single casualty, but it was really close. If we were even a minute late, we wouldn't be able to save some of the students.
Good job, Richard. I'm proud of you. How's the investigation going? Do we know what caused the flood?
Well, that's the thing, sir. No one is telling us the truth. Most of the students are saying they don't know what caused it, but all the students from one class say that there was this kid called Tony who had superpowers, and he's the one that created the flood. He started glowing white, and then his eyes turned completely white. After that, he just created water with his hands from thin air.
Seriously? Did they actually say that?
Yep, I'm not kidding. I don't know why they would lie. Maybe the school messed up and they're trying to cover it up? We should interrogate the school principal. Maybe the school forced the students to give that explanation if the cops ever questioned them, so that their reputation wasn't damaged.
That seems more likely. The flood might have been a fault of the school and they're trying to cover it up. Nevertheless, we should still investigate this kid. What was his name again? Tony?
Yep, Tony. Are you sure though? It's really obvious that the story is made up. Instead of wasting our time on leads that we know are most likely false and stupid stories created by someone for whatever reason, we should go for leads that are more worthwhile and will help with the investigation. If you ask me, it's really obvious that the school was behind this incident. They had faulty equipment or something, and that caused the flood to break out in the school. But obviously, they don't want to admit it because they don't want their reputation to be ruined. So they forced all the students to stay quiet about it and not tell any of the students about what actually happened. That seems like the most logical explanation for this incident, in my opinion.
Just for formality's sake, we need to investigate all the leads that we get. Where's Tony right now?
He's in the ambulance, sir. He barely survived. He was one of the people that almost drowned.
All right then, we'll wait for them to get better. Mr. Richard, did you tell Officer James about what happened? I know it sounds stupid and you probably don't believe us, but it's the truth! That is actually what happened! I heard everything, don't worry. We'll be investigating this. For now, we need to contact the parents of all the children here and let them know what happened, all right? Yes, sir, of course. Where is he? Where's my son?
Your son is in the last room, right in that corner over there.
Thank you. Come on, Andrew, let's go. Oh dear, what happened? Doctor, how is he doing? I don't understand why this keeps happening. Just a few days ago, there was a flood in the beach near our house. It was a very bad flood, and I almost lost my son, Tony. I'm really grateful that I heard the sound of the flood before it was too late. If I hadn't gotten there on time, who knows what would have happened? I thought that was the only time an incident like this would ever happen, but it happened again today. It was a flood again today. How is that even possible?
There's nothing to worry about. Your son is completely out of danger. He just needs to stay here for one more day, and then he can go home and return to his normal life. He's completely safe. I don't know how he survived, considering the fact that the entire school got flooded really quickly. Everyone was able to evacuate the school except him, right? He was in the school while the school was completely flooded, and he was in there for a good 10 minutes. I don't know how anyone can hold their breath for a good 10 minutes when submerged deep in a flood's water. He must be a professional swimmer or something. Anyhow, I'm really impressed, and I'm also really glad that he survived.
Oh, thank God. We were so worried.
I'll give you both some time with him, but please, don't take more than 5 minutes. He still needs to recover. His breathing is really slow right now, and he has very little energy, which is quite obvious considering the fact that he survived underwater for 10 straight minutes. I still can't believe he did that. I've never seen anything or heard of anything like that ever before in my entire career as a doctor. But of course, there were still consequences. He's not out of the woods just yet, and his breathing is much slower than normal right now. Try not to say anything that will make him feel strong emotions like anger, sadness, love, or anything like that. Just make sure he's completely relaxed, alright? I hope I was clear with everything that I just said.
What's going on? Last week, Tony almost drowned in a flood at the beach near our house, and now another flood happens in his school, and he barely survives that. It can't be a coincidence, can it?
What are you trying to say, Andrew?
I'm trying to say that maybe his...
Mom, Dad, is that you?
Oh, sweetheart, you're awake now. We were worried sick. Thank God you're safe.
Oh, to think that your first day of school would start off with a heavy flood.
It's fine, Dad. What matters is that I survived. I'm here, aren't I?
Tony, what exactly happened at school? What caused the flood?
I don't know. I can't remember anything from what happened. I just remember waking up in the ambulance and seeing the school flooded. I don't remember anything else about what happened in the school itself.
It's fine, Tony. Don't push yourself to remember. You just need to rest, all right? You must be Tony's parents, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and you are? I'm Chief Officer James, and this is Assistant Officer Richard. We're here to ask your son a few questions about what happened.
Excuse me, officer, but their parents requested 5 minutes to talk to him, and those 5 minutes are over. I've only allowed Tony to talk to people in 5-minute intervals for his own good. He hasn't recovered completely.
Doctor, please try to understand that this is an official police investigation. We won't take more than 2 minutes. 2 minutes is all we need.
I'm very sorry, but I can't allow that. The patient needs to rest.
All right, then. Come on, Richard. Let's go.
I'll deal with you myself, Doctor. Just you wait.
Why did the officers want to talk to Tony? What did he do?
They're probably questioning every single student from the school to try and figure out what happened, not just Tony.
Could you both please leave now? Your 5 minutes are up.
All right, thank you so much for everything, Doctor. Thank you so much for treating my son.
No problem. Don't worry about it at all.
What? No, why are Mom and Dad leaving? I thought they were going to stay here. I want to see them. Wait, it's that doctor. That doctor's making them leave. How dare you, Doctor? How dare you? You can't take away my parents from me. I won't let you.
What on earth? What? Tony, are you okay?
Bring my parents back now.
What's going on? Tony, you need to rest. Calm down.
I said, bring my parents back here.
Andrew, did you hear that?
It came from the room that Tony's in. What happened?
It doesn't sound good. We should go. Tony? What?
Don't leave me. I want you to stay here.
Tony, what happened? Don't worry, we're here for you. We'll stay here.
Then why are you leaving just now? Why were you leaving? Ah!
No! Tony! Tony!
I want to destroy everything! Ah! I'm going to destroy this entire hospital!
Stop right there!
Huh? Who are you? I'm not in the mood to talk. Don't interfere or I'll destroy you too.
You've already done enough harm. I won't let you destroy this hospital.
You're going to stop me? Huh? You? Well then go ahead. Try and stop me. Ah! What is this? Lightning? It's coming from her fingers. She has powers too.
Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. Looks like you haven't mastered your powers yet. That's a shame, isn't it? Now then, I need to take you away from here. You're coming with me, Tony.
What's going on? Where am I? Why am I even here? Oh, wait a minute. I don't remember anything. I was at the hospital just now, wasn't I? So why am I here suddenly? Wait a minute. How did I get here? What? Did I get kidnapped? Someone kidnapped me. But why would anyone kidnap me? What did I do? I don't get it.
Hello, Tony. I see you're finally awake. You were unconscious for a whole day.
Unconscious for a whole day? What? Wait a minute. You're the one who kidnapped me, aren't you? Why are you here? Why did you kidnap me?
Haven't you ever thought about why you've been going through such life-threatening incidents lately? And isn't it odd that whenever you do, you don't have any memory of the incident?
What are you talking about? I don't get it.
Tony, what if I told you that you have superpowers?
Stop trying to make a fool out of me. Just get me out of here.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I hacked into this hospital's CCTV footage to show you. Look, this is what you did to the hospital.
What? No way. Is that really me? I mean, that face, it's definitely me, but you edited this video, didn't you?
There's no point in denying it now, Tony. That is definitely you, and you know that.
So you're telling me I have superpowers?
You remember the day when you almost drowned in a flood near your house, don't you?
What? How do you know about that? Were you stalking me?
That's not the point, Tony. That day, you were never going to come back. 100%, your fate was sealed. There was no way you would survive that. But you still survived, didn't you? That's because in your desperation to survive, you unlocked your powers. Your powers have been inside you since birth. All you needed was an incident like that flood to push you to unlock them. You needed a strong push to force you to unlock your powers, and that is exactly what that flood was.
Then why don't I remember doing any of that?
That's because you haven't learned to control your powers yet. When your powers activate, you lose all control of yourself. You let your powers control you rather than controlling your powers yourself. You can't control your power, which is why you're here. I'm going to teach you how to control your powers.
If this is some sort of prank, I swear you're not getting away with this.
Well then, allow me to demonstrate how superpowers look like so you can actually believe me.
No way! What was that? That was so cool! How did you do that?
I'll tell you that later. Also, you're not a hostage here. You weren't kidnapped or anything. This is a school for special people. A school where people learn to control their powers.
Wait, what? There's more people like me that have superpowers?
Yep, my goal in life is to find as many people as possible with superpowers and teach them to control their powers so they don't accidentally destroy the city. I found you. Now, I want to teach you how to control your powers. So, Tony, what's it going to be? Do you accept my offer?